All right, we are back. We've got two new competitors in the ring, two new pilots for you. Let's bring those pilots in now. We got Jax, a gearhead. Mortaga also uses charges. When you draw an auxiliary card, you can assign a charge token to your fighter. Spend one charge token to gain burst 1. You can only do that once per turn. Kind of looks like they're starting. Okay. And the 3. Aerial Twirlies for ye old Jax. That will gain a charged card. And add the Twirlies to his hand. Card will end up dazed. And the 3. Just a 3 forward. No big deal. Goes back to the hand, and we go on to round 2. Cards down. It is the 6 versus the 1, so the 6 will go first. Another Ox card here for Jax. The green pilots really like to utilize that Ox deck to the maximum it can be utilized. One turn, do another. Get that Ox card in. It is, glitch feed. Replace a barrel roll with a barrel roll shot. Very nice. It is a straight shot card. That 6 will also be dazed. Gonna have to barrel roll. Decides to barrel roll 2 away. We'll go back to our hands here. Alice, of course, after you complete a successful attack, you assign a burn token to the fighter. So, chance to do a little extra damage. Call sign Hell Sister. Jax Fernandez. Call sign Jax. Go figure. Here we go. The 3v the 5. So the 5 will go first. I imagine a 1 rotate. What I imagine in my heart. I think this is actually at one of these weird angles where it may not have straight shot. One rotate. 3 forward. Oh yeah, got it. Dead on. Straight shot all day. I know Savage is a bit newer to TTS playing on the game, so there might be some things where Boxcars like it's like, hey, take a breath, wait a minute. This is gonna be 3 dice with straight shot. At the start of your action phase, you may assign a D3 daze token. Didn't do that at the start of the action phase. Maybe Boxcars will let me do it now. Okay, yeah. So it's a D3. So 1 or 2 would be 1. A 3 or 4 would be 2. A 5 or 6 would be 3 days. So that'll be 1 day's token. And this attack gains Pierce. That'll be 2 damage. Jax takes 2 down to 13. And a burn token. And Power Spike. This card is broken with Martagas. I don't like this card. Hopefully it's changed at some point. But until then, we're stuck with it. The fact that it's our cover too. My gosh. Gonna get the 8 back for Boxcars. And I don't know what happened there. Somebody only meant to go 1 forward. Wow. I don't believe that bumped. Yeah, there's some space there. That is bold maneuver. Are they saying it did bump? Took the damage. I guess they're saying it bumped. Alright. Gonna spend the charge for burst 2. No damage because the shot is inefficient on a bump. Gonna spend the charge for burst 2. No damage because inefficient. And no damage. I don't think you get to roll. Hey, real quick. For Power Spike, you have to spend 1 charge per attack. So if there's 3... It says at the start of an attack action. So there's 3 separate attack actions on this card. So you had 2 charge strokes. It's the card. I'm just reading what the card says. It says at the start of an attack action, you may spend 1 charge token assigned to your fighter card to gain burst 2. So it's at. I think that would be way too stupid powerful. Thank you, Austin. That's the way Cam plays it too. You need a charge for everything. So like, I just think that that's probably the way it's designed. I don't know. That card's broken, personally, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's the only card I dislike in the game right now. That's because it beats me up so damn much. Yeah, with Elena, it's super broken. It's broken with any Martaga, but it's double broken with Elena. Either way, no damage, no harm, no foul. Dueling 8. Right? We'll go to a roll off here to see who ends up. like it was Boxcars who won that initiative. Could do a 3 rotate for a Ox card. I think the shot might be better at this point in time. Could be wrong. It's one or the other for him here. So gonna choose the Ox and gonna get the L1 gun turret. Beautiful. Gives you that back turret. And a nice little charge on the Martaga. Rolls for the burn. Never punished. All right, Hell's Bells. Not gonna quite line up any shots there. Or Alice. Good effort by both players, but no damage. We'll roll for auxiliary cards. That is going to put a thing on the table. The 2 versus the 4. So the 4 will go first. No shot initially. He'll Sharp Emelman. And can rotate 1, which I think you would want. And is it in range for that 3 dice banger? Absolutely. This is with Pierce. Could suffer damage for lucky 2 after you roll. So see the first roll. Do you want to take a damage for lucky 2? Yes. And it pays off. That's going to be 4 huge damage. Down to 8. And adds an additional burn. Does he discard an auxiliary card to gain recover 3? So recover 3. You get both of your... Oh, takes both the burn and gets the 6 back. Very smart play. Forgot you can recover the fire. Didn't want to take any additional damage. Heads up play there. All right. Has to do a 1 turn. Grab a box. Well, it doesn't have to, but I think you should. Grabs a Angel Glide. Get yourself a nice little Immelman turn if you want it. And now you can rotate 2 and get a nice little 3 dice Bangarooski. That's well within arc. So 3 dice shot here. Really love to put some damage in. And does a huge banger, 3 damage. Some hot dice out the gate for both of these fighters. So the 2 and 8 dazed, the 5 and 8 dazed. You can see the current state of the dazed cards below each player's name. I don't have a way to mark how much they're dazed. Just know that they're dazed. Some things we're just going to have to remember for ourselves. Here we go. Yeah, if you're flying a gearhead, don't forget to get those rolls in for aux boxes. Another one appears. The 9 versus the 6. Another life. That'd be great. You know what I mean? All right. Three dice. Attack straight shot. Gosh. Now, straight shot's kind of thick. It's a thick girl. At the end of your action phase, you may spend X charge tokens assigned by fire to reduce the daze keyword by X. Straight shot, no dice there. Now, I personally feel like a 1 barrel roll doesn't get you straight shot on the other side either. I would be more of a fan of barrel rolling away and not taking a 4 dice banger from Route 66. Exactly. Barrel rolls away. I think that's super smart. Does you want to spend any charges to reduce the amount of days? It would be dazed 3 otherwise. I'm very confused. Like, just going to leave it dazed 3. Okay. Route 66. No shot will rotate 2 and then do the 4 Immelman to kind of try and get behind Jax a little bit. That is dazed as well. And we'll roll for some oxys. Oh, wait. At the start of your action phase, roll a d6 on a 4 post and recover 2. So we'll get to recover. Recovers the 8 and the 5. Only the 6 currently dazed there, and the 2, 8, 9 for Boxcars currently dazed. Now they're trying to knife fight each other, and who can get the shots off. Keep in mind, Jax does have the L1 gun turret available. You can get a shot from behind off. Go for it. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I might have broken it. Let's see. 1 versus the 8. Hell's bells. Two rotate. 2 dice shot with Pierce. That is 2 damage. Down to 6. And another 2 rotate. Would assume to the right you get another shot. Ooh, that is so close. Yep, that does overlap. Ooh, the 6 does 2 more damage and an additional burn. So Boxcars are down to 4 with 3 burn. Gaining recover 4. All right. Spends the charge, needs this recover 4. And I would take all the burn. Yeah. Takes all the burn. And the 8 card back. So it was recover 5 total. Takes all the burn and their 8 card back. Now look at this. Could 1 have to go forward 2? 2 is longer than you think. Oh, that's 2 boards off. And I think, unfortunately, I think this is going to be out of the L1 gun's range. It is. And now we'll have to roll 2 dice for 2 points off the board. And does take 1. Boxcars down to 3. Savage feeling in control of this one. For now, at least. I've been on the end where I'm like, oh, I've got this. Then all of a sudden, I don't get a shot the rest of the game, and I'm just dead. cards we got coming in. It's going to be the 4 versus the 4. Barrel roll. I think I'd rotate here if I'd like. And fortunately, there's going to be no shot there. Oof. That 4 Evilman almost takes him off the board. If he does rotate, he might risk a point coming off the board here. He does. Let's get over it. Oh, no. Just a trick of the angles. Not close. Let me get a days check here. We got the 2, the 9, and the 4. Perfect, Greg. The 6 and the 8. Greg, you are so good at this. They should give you a medal. Here we go. It's the 5 and the 3. Ooh, we're going to get the Angel Glide here. You'd love to see it. Yes, we're going to get a 4 Emelman from the Angel Glide. And Conquer an Ox token. At the same time, beautifully done. That is going to be Red Laser Sight. Gonna have to barrel roll 2. That is a locked maneuver. You have to do it. Forward 3, no shots. Does recover 2, gets an Ox Box. That is the L1 gun turret right back. So we'll get both the 6 and the 8 back, I believe. A full hand. Full hand of cards now for Savage. Boxcars still has some dazed out there on the 249. Can't be afraid of your days. Also, I think you got to take these opportunities now where you're not play your lower initiative cards where it's not all that dangerous to. These are the opportunities you have. All right, here we go. The 1 versus the 2. Both players hear me and respect what I have to say. So the 2 is going to go first. I'm just going to make it a 2 forward. Not going to rotate. I think I spend the charge here. Get the recover D6. See if I can't get all of my cards back. So it's going to be recover 1 on the card plus 6. So 6 total recovery. That should take everything off. We no longer have any dazed cards on the pitch, the battle, the mat, the arena. Three barrel roll. 2 forward. Shot skis. Measure. Oh, that is so close. No, it's just out, I believe. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think it overlaps, but I could be wrong. Let's see what they rule. Looks like they're ruling not quite. It has to overlap. It can't, like, brush up. All right, looks like it's a 9v the 4. Straight shot. It's in. Laying the red laser sight. I should know what the red laser sight does. Okay, it's proficient, so 2 damage there. Savage down to 9. Then nice little barrel roll. I don't know if both of these players have forgotten about their one gun turrets. They got them. This is going to be a 3 dice attack. Can suffer damage to gain. Lucky 2 has pierce. Will take the damage. And it pays off again. 3 damage, and that is the game. Savage will take the win. A good game there. Well flown by each of the players. I'm going to go talk to them for a second. Okay, we are back. We're going to do one more game for you tonight. Same two pilots coming at you. For Boxcars, we got Jax Fernandez. And for Savage, we got Alice Drummond, a.k.a. Hail Sister. Hail Sister. Now, Byrne didn't play that big of a role in the last game. But Pierce definitely did. Pierce, very powerful. Of course, if you're familiar with the game, you might like Beetle. Comes built in with Pierce. You can never just do one damage with Beetle. You always do two. And that's what we like about them. All right, here we go. The reveal, the 8 and the 3. I think this is kind of how we started off last game. It's the Ox token. Days out the 8. Fuzzy dice. And 3. Oh, rotate 2, it looked like there. And we'll have to go forward 3. And go to the next turn. So if I recall correctly, the next move for Boxcars is going to be an Ox turn. There's the 6 and the 3. Ox turn it is. Has to be one. Does the other. And gets a red laser sight and a charge on the card. Three forward, back to the hand. Now let's see how this engagement is going to go. Close enough to really start planning how to attack each other. I do wonder if Jax is going to go with a low initiative recover card here. Can't get full strength back up. Here we go. 2 versus the 5. The 5 is going to go first. And yet again, I'm wondering about straight shot. I think if you're going to do it, you have to rotate 1. Perhaps you'll get it. That really doesn't feel like it to me. Just going to go 1 forward. Definitely doesn't have a straight shot. This is going to be another Ox card here. Gets an Ox. Ooh, it's Goo Patch. And that's so early for Goo Patch. It's unfortunate. We'll get to recover 3. So I believe both those cards will come back. And now a 3 dice shot with proficient. Spending red laser sight. So 4, 5, 6 will do damage here. Boom! 3 hits. Nasty barrage there. And that 2 card will be dazed. Currently the only card that is dazed. And now let's see if Alice can start the knife fight or if that was an opening barrage of intention from Jax. Loaded up with 3 charges already. The 9 versus the 4. So 3 dice, straight shot. Ooh, fuzzy dice. I'm gonna reroll 2. Ooh, nothing there. I mean, good try though, right? We'll have to barrel roll up to 3, either left or right. Doesn't have a choice, has to do it. Goes right. And looks like not going to spend any tokens to reduce that daze. Meanwhile, the sharp Immelman not going to allow any shots, but at least a decent position here for Alice, who frankly got quite lucky to not be taking even more damage. It's going to be the 8 versus the 9. Fuzzy dice, it looks like. And pro missiles. Love to see pro missiles. Best armament in the game. Does the Three Immelman. And does rotate 3 to get the card Aerial Twirlies. Already at max charges, so don't really do much for you. Will days out the left card. The 2, 8, and 9 nowadays for Boxcars. Savage. I keep saying Savage because I'm a Star Wars guy. Savage has the 9 days currently. Yep. 6 versus the 5. So gonna be an Ox turn. And an Ox turn. Ooh, Pro Missiles. I believe Ox turn comes with Lucky too if you use the thing. I would use that. I would use that shot right now. 3 dice with Proficient. If you hit with Lucky 2. So it's 3 dice Proficient now with Lucky 2. And if you hit, I believe you get that extra charge back. Wait, why 4? Oh, you can gain burst 1. My. That's going to be 4 damage. The Jack's ability to add burst 1. 4 huge damage. Into Boxcars. And don't forget, you get to add the 1 charge to Pro Missiles. Really good turn for Boxcars there. The 2, 6, 8, 9 all dazed out for Boxcars. Nothing. No, the 9 still dazed out for Savage. Savage is falling behind in this one. It is 8 health left, 15 left for Boxcars. Alice turned this around. Should be Hell's Bells, I'm thinking. Be kind of shocked if it's not Hell's Bells for Alice this turn. And Boxcars 8 and 9 are both dazed out, so I think you get Hell's Bells off without a hitch. Okay, here we go. Show me that 8. There it is. Hell's Bells versus the 5. Year roll. Hell's Bells, the 2-turn, Dazed 1, and Pierce. For every 6 you add a burn token. All right. Alice is going to Pro Missile. Is that 3? Yes, that was a Pro Missile. So that is 3. And the extra burn. Yep. So 2 burn. Gonna rotate 2. Do we get the second Pro Missile charge? Feels like I'm hearing things. Yeah, I just saw that card fly across. Gonna do it. Looking for another absolute bangerooski. Gets 2. And gonna fuzzy dice to get a 3rd, maybe. No. So 2 more. And 2 more, or 1 more burn. So 3 burn total. It's the way you get back in this game. A beautiful Hell's Bells. Not trolling. Can you give me the 30-second version of how this game works? So, I'm just going to kind of explain in X-Wing terms, sort of, just because, like, I know you understand that. It's like a one-on-one Aces High version of X-Wing, but instead of like a maneuver dial, you have cards, and the highest card number goes first. Each card's, you have a deck that's 1 through 9. So the highest card number, so the 8 here goes first over the 5, and you kind of do all your actions from top to bottom. You have to do locked actions. If it's white, you have to do it that speed. If it's black, you can go up to that speed. And of course, there's all sorts of keywords and abilities and stuff. But basically, it's a one-on-one dogfight. It's very fun. It's very easy, especially if you're coming from X-Wing to learn this game. There's literally no one's had trouble with this. We'll have to do the 2 barrel roll. And that is going to get that Ox token. Or that Ox crate. That is going to be a L1 gun turret. Do you replace that with Pro Missiles? I would not. Yeah, it's very fun if you get multiple people involved. 5, and going to have to roll 3 for that burn. And 1 damage from the burn, but that does clear the whole burn. The good thing about that. So let me check. I have the 2, 6, 8, 9 days, and the 8 and 9 for Savage. So days is kind of like a stress mechanic, Charlie. Normally a card you would get it back, but a days you don't get back right away until you recover whatever days is there. Now we got the 4v5 played, so the 5 is going to go first. And this is going to be a nice straight shot, I think, here. And I think I just had 2 forward. Maybe even 1. Straight shot overlaps beautifully. At the start of action, you assign D3 Daze token to gain Hurt Pierce. I think you gotta. You gotta roll a D3, let that card get dazed for 2. Now 3 dice with Pierce. That's gonna be 2 damage. And just like that, from 15-8, it is now 8-7 for Savage. Just an unreal comeback there. And that's the power of Hell Sister. Just doing that kind of damage. Unbelievable. All right, let's see that 3-barrel roll. I assume it's going to be left. Absolutely is. Kind of wishing you kept that L1 gun turret now, but believe me, pro missiles are better. At the start of your action phase, you may discard an auxiliary card and can discard to attach 1 armament. Oh, aerial twirlies on the rotate. Gets the 3 rotate, and that means this is going to be a pro missile shot. And I got to assume Jax is going to spend a charge. Absolutely. This is going to be a 4 dice, 4 proficient pro missile shot. 4s and up do damage. That's a big 3. And Jax saying, you're not the only one who can shoot me. I can also shoot. I'm a shooter. Now we'll have to roll 1 for the burn. And takes 1. And we have a 6-5 game here. 6 health left for Jax. 6 health left for Savage. And Alice, Hell's Bells is still dazed out. So, God, Hell's Bells would be so good to have right now. Boxcars only has their 1, 3, 5, and 7 cards available. Savage sitting with their 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 available. We're getting deep into it now. Oh, how good would Hell's Bells be right now? Here we go. See what cards they're going to play here. It is the 1 versus the 4. So the 4 will go first. A 3 dice shot. Not going to have anything. Can rotate up to 2. Does rotate 1. No shot. Okay, optional barrel roll. Spends 1. Recover D6. So just gets to recover 2. And I'm gonna take the 8 card back. Two forward. And this is going to be a shot. You can pro missile with the Jack's ability again. 4 dice. Proficient. 3 more damage. Man, those pro missiles have been absolutely deadly. Alice down to 2. Wild swings in this one. Boxcars opened up a 15 or a 7-point lead. Savage erased that lead, and then Boxcars came right back, gaining a 4-point lead. They're gonna try and finish him off now. Does have the 8 available. Savage doesn't have the 8 or 9 available. There's the 7. There's the 8. All right, the 8, 2 dice. No joy there. We'll have to 3. Immelman. It looks like 1 point off the board. But first, do they do the 3 rotate? Or just take the shot? Shoot or shoot. Oh, gets the box for having clear past it. And it's Angel Glide back in the hand. Two dice. 1 damage. Savage on 1. That is 1 point off. Never punished, though. Don't they have to rotate? No, it's a box action. Sorry. Box action, not a... All right. Well, Savage quite literally playing with fire. I mean, Boxcars is almost completely dazed. 7 versus the 2. Lucky straight. Get another box. Two forward. into glitch feed. 3 dice with lucky 2 if it's in range. I think it will be. It is 3 dice lucky 2. Just needs to put 1 in. And there it is. That will do it. Alice's plane has blown up. GG. Both of our games end in 1-1 fashion. We got to see every pilot win a game here tonight. Thank you guys for playing. Thanks for watching. This is AERODOME. We play a lot of it in the Nickel City Discord. We play a lot of it in the AERODOME Discord, obviously. So I hope to see you all there. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow for some X-Wing.